we can be, baby.
Excellent. Excellent. Good. Terrific.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling really in a dashiki state of mind.
Hey, I'm in a dashiki state of mind too. Only because I copied you. It wasn't what I was going to actually
That's right.
wear.
Okay.
So let's put it out there.
Yeah. All right. So, in terms of blackness, I'm the guy. We were going to do the thing that we do yesterday. Doesn't matter what day of the week. We were going to do it yesterday. So I figured, all right, cool. I was kind of a little blue and all of that. I figured, man, and we did this once, and Foster gave me this. I don't think if you lent it to me, I haven't given it back.
No, it's yours.
I didn't
It's
buy
yours.
it. You gave it to me, right? I don't owe you anything for this.
I mean, you owe me your loyalty, brother.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. That's easy.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Oh, right. Anyway, so I decided, I'm going to bring over the dashiki, because I need a little cheering up. It's red. It's really bright. But we decided, for whatever reason, we weren't going to do it yesterday.
Yep.
So now we're doing it today. Doesn't matter what day. It's today.
It's today.
Right? And next thing I know, look at this.
Hey.
What is this?
Twinning.
This is bullshit.
Twinning.
Yeah, we look so much alike.
Oh shit, man! Welcome back to the show, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's been a couple weeks actually.
A couple of weeks, and
but not for you guys.
No, well, a little bit. It's really so different how time goes for all of us, and I do it in my writing as well, because I'll say something like, "Okay, it's Friday, blah 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 blah."
You're setting a picture though. You're a writer.
Right. Yeah. And then the next thing somebody knows when they read the next paragraph, it's Saturday.
Oh yeah.
But it's been 24 hours out of my life.
Okay.
It's very, very interesting, So the fact that we were here yesterday, right? For people who are watching, it's instant. Yesterday, today.
Instead of giving it a date.
Yeah, it's right now.
Description. Yeah.
Right?
Yep. And hey, welcome. We appreciate y'all. All the people that are watching this. Hey, man. We really wouldn't be able to do this without you. So keep on hitting that like button, keep on hitting that share button, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It should be somewhere around.
Yeah. Oh, that bell. It's like the
bell too. Notifications.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Subscribe is to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. But then the bell lets you know if you're a subscriber that you've got
it's like
thing.
You've got mail.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Oh my God, that was such a hokey movie.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm.
Let's get to the show.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Yeah, please.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Foster.
Dashiki Feinstein.
And Mr. Feinstein.
Thank
We're
you very
back with
much.
another weekly YouTube channel where we talk about anything under the sun. Or rain.
We beat it. We're looking
the
good.
rain.
We're looking good.
We beat the rain.
Because the forecast, it's going to happen.
Yeah, but the forecast don't even have to tell you. We're living in a tropical environment where rain is imminent. At all times.
It can be, but when they say, in this case, this is like a freight train coming. Not like we're going to flood and drown, but
some moisture is
like Saturday night, Sunday, rain, and I follow this.
Rain down on me, let your love come raining down on.
Who did that? Who recorded that?
SWV, I believe, back in the 90s.
SWV?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it?
It's called Rain.
Really?
Yeah.
SWV?
Yep. It's either SWV or In Vogue. No, it was SWV.
I don't think I'm not.
Yeah. It was a African American girl group back in the day where it was 3 girls, SWV, and it probably was the beginning of their names or something like that. The letter in the beginning of their name.
Who were the white chicks? Spice Girls, right?
They were like international chicks because they had like a couple black chicks on there.
They were? Seriously?
Yeah.
It wasn't just 3 white girls?
No, it was 5 of them. The Spice Girls.
Oh, really?
They had an Asian, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, it is your bad.
No.
Apologize to the Spice, not to me.
No. Oh, sorry. Sorry, girls. I'm very sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, man. While I was gone, a bunch of things went down. A bunch of new news came out. I think we finally landed on Mars or something. I don't know. I'm making shit up now.
No. We've landed on. Not we, but there was
humankind.
The rover. Yeah, that's been a news story. There's been a thing like a Tesla,
Right.
kind of.
Okay.
That landed, and it also has like a drone.
Okay.
that can go out and look, and
Looking for
and look
pockets
over
of
the
water,
landscape.
looking for
And I'm
things.
thinking maybe, shit, 4 or 5 months ago, it finally. This is like, by the way, it just didn't take
No,
a
it's
cab
years
to
and
get to
billions and
Mars.
billions of
It was
dollars.
like years until
Yeah.
this fucking thing got to Mars.
Yeah.
And it was an incredible success, and it lands. The pictures are fantastic, and anyway, that's all.
Well, I'll check them out. Well, while we're speaking about things out of this world, let me know your perspective on the damn metaverse, and not Meta being the new Facebook name that changes ticker to MVRS on December 1st, which is my birthday. I'm talking about the metaverse, the actual concept of the metaverse. What do you feel about it from a 76-year-old man's perspective?
I'm not. First of all, I'm not sure because I didn't know you were gonna.
Throw you under the
You were
bus?
gonna, you were
Your
gonna
old
so
man.
no, I was.
Old
I don't
man
care
Rivers?
About, I don't care about the fucking old man. But the meta thing. I just very one quick thing. Probably while I try and sort out a response.
Yeah.
When this moron with the bad hair, who owns too much fucking land up on the North Shore, came up with the name for Meta.
Zuck.
Came up with the name for Meta. Somebody didn't check. There's some magazine. I don't know if it's a motorcycle. It's some kind of a magazine that has the name Meta.
Okay.
So it wasn't even clean.
He stole it from Metaverse.
Well,
Like,
what I don't know, where did Metaverse come from?
the thing that we're about to talk about, the actual world of
Yeah,
people.
But where did the word come from? Who was the first person credited with saying Metaverse?
It's a concept of taking metadata and putting it in a universe that is digital. So it's taking all these little digital assets, digital properties, digital people, little avatars. All of these are metadata, and it's going into a universe that's digital. So it's pretty much like the world we live in, but it's going to be all digital. So it's a concept of taking two ideas and merging them together. That is what the metaverse is. And he knew that. Everybody knew the metaverse was coming, and he started to jump. He wanted to try to jump the guns and be the first one to deem.
So it's kind
the
of
name
like
Meta.
it's kind of like putting us in a technological coffin.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people who are against it because of the fact that in their mind they're envisioning people like kids underdeveloping because they're so busy in the metaverse. They're literally just have these goggles on. They're in their room. They're walking around. They're talking to people in this metaverse, but they're not doing any physical activities. They're not getting their nutrition properly. They're not getting enough sunlight. Just simple things of that. But it's also people that are on the opposite side of that saying that we're going to be able to connect more people than ever.
Yeah. Okay.
All you need is Wi-Fi and a screen.
Yeah. I have an essential problem because it really it hurts humanity. Mm-hmm. It hurts what makes us human in the first place. And I think we talked about it a little because you're going to Chicago, which we will talk about, and the fact that I had absolutely no interest at all because when we even tried it, I didn't want to be on a fucking split screen with the Zoom, right? And I'd be like, so Foster, and I could do my radio voice. Well, yeah, Foster, how are you doing there? And how's Chicago going for you? Oh, really?
I would have hung up on your ass if you'd have gave me the radio voice.
But then I'd be looking. But then I'd be looking, right? I'd be looking in the screen, saying, oh. Yeah, all right. Oh, geez, my nostrils. Now I got
Yeah.
that.
No, yeah, it's different. It's different seeing yourself than talking, because then you look at yourself to make sure you're right. But we don't see yourself right away. But as we expand this horizon, or as we expand this microverse that we've created, it's probably going to be a point where we're going to see ourselves being recorded, like with screens or behind us or in front of us, and like there's going to be people rolling, people like running wires and doing all type of shit.
Yeah, the fact that that we're able to do things of any kind, the fact that we can do them doesn't automatically mean that we ought to do them because there's a word that's missing from the lexicon. Ow!
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's right. Look it up, baby.
Whoa, I'm gonna have to look that up.
And the word to me, and it's you never hear it anymore. It's called ethics.
Oh,
all right.
Shit. Okay.
Ethics
ethos
is
from the root word ethos, or is ethos from ethics?
It's from the ETH.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
ETH.
saying? ETH. Some
shout out Ethereum, which is the ticker.
Yes.
ETH,
No. Absolutely.
all-time high.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Of course, it's all that prefix.
And they say ether is the the air of the gods that the gods breathe. So ETH in itself, Ethereum, the cryptocurrency that hit an all-time high, is the air that all cryptocurrencies breathe. All smart contracts breathe. All things in the metaverse will.
Okay, so when I talk about ethics, I'm talking about the human, the human side of it. What is it that makes us who we are? Are there any standards of behavior that, you know what I mean, that we ought to be following?
It changes culture to culture and like region to region, unfortunately. So it's like there is no.
Well, but
thou shalt not kill.
That's the trip with ethics. Ethics is one of these overarching, to me, these overarching kind of things where it's like there are just some things that, you know what? All right, here's the thing. You don't kill people.
Right.
Okay, I don't give a fuck where you. I know. I don't care where you're from,
right.
Because, and it's been going on forever.
Yeah.
But when you delve into that world of actually thinking you have the physical power
right.
over another life,
right.
All right, there's something. You're treading in a very dangerous kind of an area.
So that brings me back to the metaverse, because in the metaverse, you're going to be able to do things like killing people on a regular basis in the metaverse, but it's going to be all done through the blockchain, so everything's going to be recorded. So if they're going to give like a point system or like an award system to being for good behavior versus docking points for bad behavior, you can be in the metaverse with like this red horn around you or something, because they're like, this guy just comes in here and just bullshits. I think it might sort the ethics out.
But who sets the standard? Zuckerberg?
The developers.
Zuckerberg sets the standard.
Creators. I mean,
because if he sets the fucking standard,
he's definitely going to write some code. He's going to write some code into it. He already has.
He'd be the meta butt. I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
All right, and
so you can buy land in the metaverse right now. Like you literally can take real money, buy land, a stake in the metaverse, so that when people come, it'll say this is Larry's land, and he bought it in 2019. There's literally it's freaking creepy, but at the same time, think about what we're doing right here.
Well,
we own our show. That's our world. We paid for it. We pay the licensing or whatever YouTube makes us do. On top of that, the videos that we produce are going to be in the internet. It's in 3D. When we go to the metaverse, only thing is that now we're in 4D. I'm going to be able to walk around you in that world and unplug from the comfort of my own home. I'll be able to see you in your house, wherever you live, if you want me to. I think you have to allow permissions and all that stuff. You won't be able to just walk into people's houses.
Yeah.
But
yes, you will.
Yes, you will.
I don't know how many times in our history it's come up, whether it was electricity and then lighting rooms, but electrocuting people, in the chair. The incredible,
it can always be used for bad.
The incredible genius of nuclear energy and splitting the atom.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, and the
you can power a city or tear a city down.
You know what I mean? So, what's the first thing that we do is that we create a bomb.
Yeah.
We create a force of destruction. All right. And in the process of doing it, this country, we went over to Germany at the end of the Second World War, where we're putting people on trial on Nuremberg trials because they're. And what do? We sweep away a couple of their absolute. Werner von Braun is the name. We sweep away their absolute best minds, who were a day before spending all of their time trying to come up with weaponry to obliterate this country.
Right.
And then we bring them over. That's the kind of thing that concerns me about the abuse of power and the fact that we're going to be increasingly capable of doing unbelievable things through technology.
Yeah, technology is always going to grow.
Right?
It's like one of those. It's just It's a curve.
So who's around to say, oh, you know what? That's Don't do that.
Who are the
That's
moderators?
that's not a good idea.
Mediators.
Yeah. Well, there
Yeah.
aren't any.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe we should develop something where we got the F&F police going through the metaverse, checking in on people like, what the fuck are you over here doing? What the fuck are you? Hey, hey.
And again, at the same time, that's that's its own. That's its own danger. Hey, I don't want you doing what I don't want you to do. What the fuck? I'm going to do what I want to do. Don't tell me what I can do.
I think that's where we went wrong somewhere in humanity, anyways. And got to a point where we like, laws were created in a sense to help certain people and then hurt others, and that like redlining, for example. You're familiar with redlining. Like, the people in power at the time felt a certain type of way, and the laws reflected that. And then those laws are like, a lot of those laws are still in place today. And that's not fair. So you're right, it's going to be a grotesque abuse of power when we get to the metaverse, and the people that created the metaverse, the people who, like, how they feel is encoded in the metaverse. So things that they agree with, things that they're okay with, are going to be okay with in the metaverse. Things they're not are not going to be allowed.
And I honestly, I think this all began thousands of years ago, when one of our hairy forefathers realized that he was stronger than any other of the motherfuckers around him. All right? So then he says, he didn't say, he was probably grunting.
Get your ass, bitch. Get your ass over here, bitch.
So he basically had his way, subjugated everybody to his will, right? And then, of course, along the way, in that world, women totally got shafted because it was a matter of physical power, not emotional or mental, or anything like that. And guys were stronger than women. So it's hard to have a lot of faith. Just because it's thousands and thousands of years later. I don't think, when you look around, I don't think we're behaving any better. All right, man?
We're just clothed. We're clothed. We got dashikis on and
That's
shit.
right.
So last thing on this metaverse thing, then we'll go to Chicago and like trips and shit. Are you gonna plug in? Are you gonna tap in to the metaverse when it's live and active to see what's going on in there?
First of all, I'm still not sure of exactly what it is when it gets to be whatever it's supposed to be.
Imagine like a giant video game that you sign up, Ready Player One type shit. You ever seen that movie? Maybe not.
No.
But you sign up, your avatar loads up, and then you walk through a door, and all of a sudden there's chickens, there's cars, there's dogs, there's people, but you can interact with the people that you're in this game with in live time, in real time. So
but they're not real.
They're not real in the game, but they're real in person. I mean, there's somebody controlling those avatars you see. And you can meet friends. It's just like MySpace, just like every single... First, there was a party line, right? And the party line was a call-in service that you could talk to people with that you can't see, and you meet new people all the time. You dial a 1-800 number just to have some companionship. And then it got to the point where, there were dial-in web services when the internet came, and you could talk to people on webcam and introduce yourself that way. Then video games, and you got online video games where you can do the same thing, meet new people. The metaverse is going to be the same way. It's just going to be in 4D. Like, you're going to be able to completely turn around and walk around and do things in a world that was created by developers. There's going to be houses there. There's going to be Kentucky Fried Chicken. There's going to be restaurants. It's all going to be digital though. So it gives the people the ability.
Well, how do I mean? But if I want a bucket of chicken?
Well, you go in there and you can act like you're eating a bucket of chicken,
but I'm not.
But you're really
I'm
not.
gonna be fucking hungry then. I'm still gonna be hungry.
Yeah, you're still gonna be hungry in real life. But in the metaverse, your guy's gonna be good. You might have to like eat to stay alive and go to sleep at certain times. They might make you do something like that. Or it might be that however long you can stay up, you're in the metaverse. So are you gonna plug in or no?
No. I mean, or if I did, it would really be out of curiosity. And I probably, in kind of like the metaverse or like something like Blade Runner, I would be like, there's this guy somewhere off in the mountains, this old like kind of white-haired guy. And he has some people around him, and he's talking about the old ways of doing things and how important it is to touch somebody. So and then they're gonna come after me.
But would you? No, they won't. But they might. But
yeah, they will.
What would you go in as yourself, or would you like go in as an avatar? Because you have the ability to be whoever you want to be in this. That's where a lot of people are gearing towards it, because they're like, oh my God, I'm this whatever. I'm not gonna throw any stereotypes out there. and they're not happy with themselves, but they can go in the metaverse and be this perfectly chiseled.
No, I would always.
300
No, I'd always want to be myself.
Okay, I love that.
By the way, not because. Yeah, and not because I'm terrific.
Okay.
You know, because I'm a.
I would go in as one of my NFTs that I own. One of those characters, maybe like an ape or a goat or like a something different, just cause those are rare items. So it's like there's only 9,000 people that are in the world that have them, even though your person are the rarest one of all. I just would. I don't know. Next subject. Segue into something else.
Oh, well,
Metaverse. You're gonna be there. We're gonna see you there.
You know, we go back to Earth because in this interesting way of how we experience time, and then you're just here watching us, for like 30 minutes.
Right.
But for the last time we did a Foster and Feinstein, it was the day before you were going to Chicago and then Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And it was like a 12 or 13-day trip.
Yeah.
And we had decided that, all right, we're going to do this show before you leave, and we'll delay, and then we'll throw it up, not in puke. We'll put it on the air before while you're away, and then once you're back, we'll pick it up again. So in that period from when people saw the one, right before this, you've been, you were away for almost 2 weeks and now back for nearly a week, right?
Yep. And it was dope, man. I got a lot done. I seen a lot of family, indulged in a project that I'd never done before. Realized how much I hate the cold. It was like 55 when we got there, but then it dropped to like 29, and it was like, oh yeah, this is why I live on an island in the tropics. This is why
Lake Michigan in the winter. Wow, wicked!
Man, that breeze.
Yeah,
we were literally a block away from the lake too, so I was staying right downtown in the
what's it
infamous
called?
Gold
What's the
House.
lake effect?
Yeah, lake effect. It's like the butterfly effect, but the lake effect.
It gets extremely cold.
Oh man.
In Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, like
the cold.
brutally cold.
Yeah. But you can take it. It's literally, you can layer up for it and prepare for it. Make sure that your car got full gas and your heat works. You know what I mean? And
but the best thing to do is move.
No. Hey, Chicago got some gems, man. It's a beautiful city. I got to take you in the summer and just take you everywhere. I'm going to have you in the hood. I'm going to have you meeting people. I'm going to have you in the nice places. I'm going to have you downtown, suburbs, all that shit.
I've been to Chicago.
Nah, but you've never been with a Chicago one.
No. Not like...
That's like me saying, I need to go to New York, but I've never been to New York.
Yeah. No, but at least I've been there and have had at least a bit of a look at the city. Man,
Architecture.
I remember when I went, and it was a really long time ago.
How long?
I don't know. 35. 35. Yeah. I was still.
What's up?
87, 85, 84. Could be 80.
I don't care. I was just talking shit.
Well, you brought it up.
Yeah.
84 would be what?
35 years, 36 years, 37 years
37,
almost.
Yeah. So, and I was there kind of on business. I was in the blues music business.
Yeah.
Had to go to Chicago. No, it was a guy that I was friends with, and we had a record label, and he was friendly. Oh Christ, I wish I could think of the name of some of these guys. Really old blues musicians.
Oh.
No, like real. Oh God, what was the guy? Oh, he played piano. Slim, Magic Slim, I think is his name.
Okay.
This guy was playing piano in his 90s.
Damn.
Blues, but I mean, like, been around forever.
Okay.
So I did a little bit of that, but I went walking around the city, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, and
it's beautiful.
The neighborhoods. I really liked it. And if it really wasn't so fucking cold in the winter, it would be like, wow, man. This is cool.
This is real cool.
It's a really cool
the summertime
city.
is really dope. And then when we left there, we went to LA, and my first time going to the Hollywood sign and like the top of the mountains and stuff out of LA, it was super smoggy, so I didn't really get to see like the real niceness of like whatever LA has to offer. But I got to go to the Griffin Observatory.
Oh,
and
yeah.
see all the fucking shit, and like, bro, we we are so tiny when it comes to existence of life on this solar system. Not even this universe, but the solar system, because in our solar system there's like millions of other solar systems outside of ours, and like the Big Bang. Do you believe in the Big Bang?
How do you mean that?
Do you believe
Like the first time I had sex?
Yeah. Do you think the world came?
It wasn't very big.
Do you think the world came into fruition through the Big Bang?
I have no idea. But but interesting you should mention it, because in my very last blog, it's exactly what I wrote about.
Is it?
I wrote about it.
I didn't even.
No, you wouldn't. No. I wrote about it from two extremes, and we'll zip right along. But I read about, it was a story of the Vikings having landed in Newfoundland, Canada.
Okay.
Nearly 500 years before Columbus landed in the Bahamas in 1492.
Okay.
So they preceded the arrival on this huge continent.
You know who preceded them? The Vikings?
The
Moors.
I don't know. We won't. But and the way they discovered it is because there was some trees that they cut, and they can tell by the
rings.
the story that the rings tell.
Yep.
And apparently there was some point hundreds of years ago an incredible sunstorm. Huge, had an unbelievable impact on everything.
What is a sunstorm?
It's like the flares and an incredible amount of energy, solar energy coming. And it's really potent. So it marked the rings in the tree, so they could tell. Honestly, they said, they were here in 1021 AD. I mean, they got the fucking year.
Damn.
So that led me to think, and that history keeps changing.
Oh, 100%.
So, we sit here in some sense of comfort. Yeah. This happened, that happened. No.
But science is a guess.
That's right.
Yeah, it's the best guess.
So as science keeps getting better at what it does, there'll be more and more discoveries that, that wasn't really what it was. Anyhow, so
that's why I don't like the way school is structured, because you have to know the history in certain classes, and then if you're wrong about it, then you fail. But then you look 10 years later after, you're like, wait, I was right. I should have never felt that class. You know what I mean?
But that's kind of cheating, because it's like, basically in school, it's what we happen to know at the time.
Yeah.
So you can never make an argument if you got like a failing grade. All of this stuff is going to change going forward. So I think I should get a passing grade.
I think free thought, though. I think it's about free thought and being able to be wrong and be like conscious of the fact that we have a brain. It shouldn't be that I need you to repeat this over and only and then in that way. I just don't like that. I don't like that concept.
Well, we're kind of, at least in the very beginning, we're kind of stuck with providing some kind of structure for the mind to mature and get grounded.
And I'm just saying we need to do a better
job. And then you're on your own.
Yeah.
But after that, there's like you have to start some with trigonometry and all of that. And the other part was space. Which got me so. I was down here
like
in
Pluto's a planet.
And the thing that got me was a story about they had discovered a new planet outside the Milky Way, even further away. That we're talking millions and millions of light years. So when you bring up the Big Bang, so I'm thinking the two extremes. We like the past and this happened and it's pretty set. No, it keeps changing, and when you look out, at the future, you want to explain to me how big the universe is?
Right.
So here's a planet outside the Milky Way. What's beyond this planet? Jesus Christ, it keeps going for, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The Milky Way keeps going, but we can't.
No. So when you talk about Big Bang, I don't know. What was? The only thing I know is that when we deal with this universe that we live in, it's bigger than our ability to understand.
Yeah.
Because it's infinite.
Right.
And that totally fries our brains.
That's a perfect way to end this.
Oh yeah, just a minute. Oh, good, we did good.
Well, is it? Where we at?
Yeah, we're
always
there,
do
baby.
good. I don't care about the time. He does. I don't care. I literally would do a 10-minute show and put it up. He has this rudimentary thing in his brain where it's
No,
gonna be the internet.
no,
Like me and my time 444-333. We're just
yeah,
in
but
our,
I don't know who
we're in
you
our
would.
thing.
I don't know who you would take as an example. It would be like, even though I can't stand the moron, Joe Rogan. I would venture a guess that Joe Rogan's show is a fixed period of
Fuck
time.
no.
It just
Every single one is different.
in terms of length.
There's 2-hour shows, there's 3-hour shows, there's 1-hour shows, there's 45-minute shows.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, whatever. He's in control of his shit. That's what I'm saying. We're in control of our shit. There's the only person that's telling us we need 30-minute shows.
No, just a minute.
Is you.
I wasn't saying 30.
Well, no, half an hour. Like that's just.
I mean, I'm just trying
like
to kind
a
of
TV
gauge
show.
time because we get so involved in conversation, time could fly by.
Oh, no, it could.
And I'm respectful of people's time.
Hey, and
How's
we
that?
really are.
Right?
And thank good old Larry here for being so conscious of it. And all right, we appreciate y'all. We're gonna end this thought process right here because it could go on infinitely, and I could talk to you forever. But
Well, we do. We get along really. And thank you very much for taking the time to share, time with us.
And make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bing.
Yeah, you better do all that shit.
Better. Hey, shout out to what you better do. I'll see you in the metaverse.
Peace and love. God bless.